Alright guys, this is my wedding kit, or my on-location kit. As you can see, I don't take a lot with me. I take one little makeup box, that's it. Let's zoom in and we'll see what's in there. Alright, best thing I like about this is that everything kind of folds out and is neatly organized into sections. First thing I'm going to show you is my mascaras and eyebrow gels, and then I also have just a little thing of cream blushes. I don't use them very often, but I have them in there just in case. And then my eyeshadow palette from Inglot. You can also use eyeshadow. Did I say eyebrow or eyeshadow? Okay, they're eyebrow powders. And then I have my highlighters, MAC Happy Hippie, more Happy Hippie highlighters, and of course some Bare Steady Paint Pot, great for underneath the eyeshadows. And here I have all my pencils, lip pencils, eye pencils, far too many for one person, I'm sure. I'll never use them all, but they're there in case I need them. They don't take that much room. And then of course I have a few gel liners too. They're water resistant, waterproof gel liners, MAC, Smashbox, and this new one I just tried by e.l.f. and it's really awesome, and I think it cost me $2. Love it. Not buying any more expensive ones again. And then over in this section I have my tools like sharpener, mini eyelash curler, alcohol sanitizer, toners. Everything's in little tiny containers. I've repackaged everything. Labeled oil control cream, just because you don't need to bring those big bottles around with you. Eyelash glue, little scissors, more little jars of moisturizer and so on. Those are just little tools. Everything's small packed or in palettes. Like these are my some corrective palettes and lip palettes. Love those from Cinema Secrets. And my Eve Pearl palette. This is the coolest thing ever. I love this. It's like a billion little lipsticks in one palette. Very, very cool. That's all you need to go around with. Everything else in here is extra. And I have, I think this one's not missing, but OCC lip tars and glosses. And I keep them in these little plastic bags because they get messy all the time. They leak. Just getting bumped around too much. Then I have my metal palettes that I mix on, mixing palettes. So that's my lip gloss section. And then I always carry just a few little tissues with me for blotting and so on. In the main part, I have eyelashes. Carry 6 or 7 eyelashes with me at a time. And then I also have my bridal touch-up kit, which is little plastic containers for lip gloss or powder and little baggies to put them in. Then I have just some cheapy facial wipes. I usually use them for my hands because I have better face wipes in here for a client from Alcon. I really like those. Those are really good. And Tic Tacs for me, bad breath just in case. And Q-tip correctors. And then we're going to get into some powders here. I have Powder Effects. I use the Start Colors, the shader color, and MAC bronzer, MAC Prep and Prime as my blotting powder. Really good. Usable on everybody. I also have Cover FX setting powder. I like that a lot. And both of these Watches concealer wheels, really nice. And Mineralized Skin Finish by MAC. It's a nice glowy kind of powder to use for highlighting. Also have little small repackaged containers for model in a bottle setting spray, a hand sanitizer, a small bottle of primer, alcohol, brush cleaner, and this is really neat. It's called Metamorphics Liquid by Lise Watier. It transforms any eyeshadow or blush into an eyeliner. Pretty much water resistant eyeliner. Pretty cool. You don't have to have all those million eyeliners with you, but you can make anything into an eyeliner. Just pretty neat. Then I have, actually I'll go through these palettes first. I have a blush palette, another blush palette. This is Coastal Scents, which is surprisingly good. really nice array of colors. And these ones are all La Femme, which are really nice colors too. Again, too many blushes, you don't need this much stuff, but it packs nicely into my kit. This is my eyeshadow palette for brides, or actually my neutral palette. I pretty much use these same colors over and over and over again. I love them. And another blush palette by MAC. And then we get into some colors. Blue and green palette, beige and pink palette, browns and golds palette, grays and purples color palette. So I've coordinated everything into colors because I find that's the easiest thing to do. And then this is a really nice palette I just got from Ofra and at the makeup show in New York, and it's all lipsticks. Very, very nice. It has a little mirror too, which is kind of cool. And then, just in case I'm missing any colors in my other palettes, I have just this cheapy Coastal Scents palette, which works really well. I'm quite impressed with it. And these are the Ultra Shimmers. I think it costs $15. Oops, there's a couple out of place. That's all right. And you can use these. I mean, I'll never use them all, but they're great to have just in case I need them. And then what I've done with my other colors for my foundations, I put them in this big palette by Menda, and it has like 20 different colors on either side, and I've just put them in there according to shade. And these foundations are Cover FX, Graftobian, Cinema Secrets, all sorts of different cream foundations, also usable as concealers. And this is another palette very similar but with smaller wells, and it has all my lipsticks in it. Not all of them, but some of my favorite ones. And as you can see, I'm going to need another one soon. It's my birthday. Give me another one. And that's about it. It's my kit that's ready to go for weddings at any time.